From high above, the mountains stretch endlessly, ancient giants cloaked in mist, their peaks reaching into the sky like silent guardians of the earth. Seen from this vastness, they hold a quiet grandeur that captivates the soul. These mountains are not just landscapes, but living worlds, breathing, waiting, inviting discovery. To truly know them, one must step inside their trails and listen to the whispers carried by the wind. The mountains do not speak in words, they speak in silence, in shifting light and the rhythm of falling leaves and rising winds. They do not ask for attention, yet demand respect. Each edge, each shadow, carries the weight of stories older than memory. They test those who enter, not out of cruelty. A gentle push, a steep climb, a sudden stillness. As if asking, are you listening? Are you ready to feel? In their presence, time unravels. The noise of the world fades, and something ancient stirs. Let's start our journey from the beginning. A road trip through lush green forests, the kind that make you feel like you're lost somewhere in a tropical jungle. Weather that goes along with it, a beautiful scenery that keeps you company on this road trip, and then little houses, the kinds that remind you of a perfect village made for elves and forest nymphs. Our hotel equally magical, with the light falling beautifully behind the spring trees and a view, the kind you only get to see in places like these. The village nearby was out of a children's storybook, with cobblestone streets and houses that remind you of the craftsmanship that existed in the old days. Simple designs that make you feel cozy and warm inside, even though the weather up here was 10 degrees lower, even though it was the beginning of spring. In the far northwest of Greece, tucked between ancient mountains and folded valleys, lies a land shaped by time and silence. This is Papigo, in the heart of Epirus, and surrounded by some of the wildest terrain in the country. I came here chasing the trail, but found something far older than a footpath. Every step through this forest feels like a conversation with the past. The air is cool, almost worshipful, whispering stories carried by the wind. The trail weaves upward past old shepherd paths and through deep green silence that clings to the land. There's something about this landscape, raw and polished, that humbles you. Nature isn't curated here. It's not softened for comfort. It's honest. And as I move through it, I realize I'm not just observing. You don't come here to conquer a summit. You come to feel small, to listen, and somewhere between the ascent and the stillness, you begin to hear it. The mountain doesn't speak in words. It speaks in wind, in silence, and in the sound of your own breath, slowing down long enough to remember that you, too, are part of this world. Up there, in late spring, snow still clung to the slopes. Quiet, gleaming, untouched. A reminder that in places like this, the seasons don't follow calendars. They follow the rhythm of the earth. Here, surrounded by towering peaks and open skies, Julia has forged a unique bond with a herd of horses. These animals roam free, unbridled, and untamed. Yet, under her watchful eye, they are safe. Today, we join Julia as she meets her horses in their natural habitat.
I can see birds flying.
The horses graze peacefully, their movements fluid and unhurried. There's no fence here, only trust and respect. Julia moves slowly, her presence calm, almost blending into the landscape. For her, this isn't just caretaking, it's a deep, living connection, a dance between human and wild. These horses embody freedom, resilience, and a quiet strength, qualities Julia herself sought when she left the city behind. Watching them, it's clear, here in these mountains, both human and horse have found a new kind of home. After the serene mountain trails and quiet moments with wild horses, it's time for a different kind of adventure. Rafting down the Voidematis River. This river, carving its way through the rugged landscapes of the Epirus. It's a lifeline that has shaped the terrain for thousands of years, cutting deep gorges and nurturing rich ecosystems along its banks. Did you know? The Voidematis is one of the cleanest rivers in Europe, fed by underground springs that keep its waters crystal clear year-round. Our raft cuts through the cool, rushing water, surrounded by towering cliffs and dense forests. The roar of the rapids is matched only by laughter and the splash of paddles. Rafting here is an invitation to immerse yourself in nature's raw beauty. As we navigate each rapid, there's a shared thrill, a reminder that adventure is best experienced together. Whether you're a seasoned rafter or a first-timer, and to appreciate the journey, a journey through water, wildness, and the heart of Epirus itself.